on your mind? If you want Let's Pretend, you shall have Let's Pretend. Gwen, what's today's story?
Oh, it's an exciting one, Uncle Bill, about an old meanie called the Yellow Dwarf.
The Yellow Dwarf, Real mean?
Oh, brother.
Well, that's mean. How do we travel?
Well, suppose you hear Betty Jane Tyler's suggestion. So how about touring off in a speedboat? All right, Betty Jane, a speedboat it is. 1, 2, 3. Okay, head straight across the lake for Let's Pretend. Turn left at the water weeds for the Yellow Dwarf. Let's go! Gosh, Uncle Bill, did you ever see such a perfect day for a speedboat ride? Not a single ripple on the whole lake. Why, it's just as smooth as well, I was going to say smooth as glass. But I know you've got a better word than that, Uncle Bill.
You bet I have, Sybil. Because super smoothness is my language. Is pronounced cream of wheat. Yes, sir, that fat and smooth, creamy goodness of cream wheat makes for the best doggone breakfast eating you've ever met up with. Well, my name isn't Uncle Bill. You try it yourself, as soon as you can, and you'll know why I always say, eat a better breakfast, feel better all day. Get a better start the cream of wheat way. And sure to keep listening for our special cream of wheat game right after the first act of today's story.
Be sure to telephone 985-KPFK.
Once upon a time in a land beyond the moon, the whole kingdom rejoiced at the beautiful love that existed between the gentle Princess Margot and her handsome Prince Anton. Time after time, they sought the Queen Mother's permission to marry, but she mysteriously begged them to postpone the marriage for one reason or another. While all the time she grew pale with anxiety and worry, she would not confide in anyone. Just now, we are in the underworld forest, where, at the foot of huge and twisted orange trees, if you listen, you will discover part of the cause of the Queen Mother's unhappiness.
My goodness, Lopia. Keep your guardians quiet. Why do you have so many lions?
To keep foolish mortals away from me. Quiet, Tony. Leo. Now, let's get to business, Yellow Dwarf. What do you want with the Queen of the Underworld?
Our plans must be completed, Lopia.
Oh, you mean about Princess Margot?
Exactly.
When I saved Margot's life as a child, the Queen Mother promised me then she'd never consent to her marriage without my permission. She dare not go back on her word. Little did I dream then that you would be the one to want her hand in marriage.
But I do. More than anything else in the world.
I've told you that Margot is deeply in love with Prince Anton.
I know that. That is why I want all the magic powers you possess to help me.
Well, I promised to work with you. What's the hurry?
Just this. My magic telescope informs me the Queen's Mother is about to come to you to ask your permission for Margot to marry Anton. This is our chance. We must work quickly.
Brave queen to venture over the borderland of the underworld just to make her daughter happy. Does she know the magic formula for the cakes that pacify my lions here?
Quiet. Yes, she knows it. But much good it will do her. I want you to direct her path here to the foot of the orange tree. Then see that she falls asleep. From then on, I think I can manage. But be ready to let the lions loose when I give you this signal.
I understand, and will not fail you, Yellow Dwarf. Call me when you need me. I'll be in my cabin waiting. Leo! Tony! Come! Dear, I must find them. How could have I lost them? This is because I came along. Where can they be?
How do you know?
Oh,
what is the matter, Queen Mother?
Are you startled me? Who are you and what are you doing here in the forest?
I am the Yellow Dwarf of the wood, Your Majesty. I live in this large orange tree. What makes you weep, my queen?
I've lost the millet cakes that I must have in order to pass the two-headed lion.
What a pity. And how did that happen?
I was very tired. I lay down here under the orange tree to rest. I must have gone to sleep, for when I awoke, they disappeared. Oh, Yellow Dwarf, I must have them. I must get to the cabin of Loki, the fairy in the wood.
I hear the lions now. They must be loose. Oh, my goodness. Sounds as if they were headed this way. Ah, that's bad.
Help me, Dwarf. They'll devour me. Save me.
Yes, if you will make me a promise.
Anything, only save me.
If you will give me your daughter for my wife, you may come into my house and the lions can't get you.
Marry my beautiful daughter to you, you ugly little yellow thing. Never.
Very well, then. You'll enjoy being eaten alive. Here come the lions. Help from me.
Have mercy, Dwarf. Help me.
If you will give me your daughter.
Yes, let me in. Yes, you may marry her.
All right, come in. Well, you got in just in time. The lions were clawing at the door.
Oh, horrible. What terrible beasts they are. You've saved me, but what have I promised? My lovely Margot. Oh, Yellow Dwarf, you didn't mean it. You wouldn't ask the princess to live here.
Not every princess, but Margot, yes. I've been in love with her for a long time. You promised, you know, and the Queen's word is the law of the land. Don't be unhappy. It's really quite nice here. Open that door in the orange tree, the other one. There. You see, here is where she will live with me. That slimy pool in the yard is our drinking water.
Oh, awful. What do you eat?
We live on toads and molded bread mostly, and I will always be my jolly handsome self. Oh, she'll be very happy here with me.
Oh, poor Margot. A princess living in a filthy hovel like this. Let the lions come in, Yellow Dwarf. Let them come in. Oh, I can't stand it. Oh, everything is going black. I think I'm changing. Oh.
Oh, you are, my lady. Now, if her promise to both Loki and me, let's see what our next move will be. All right, my queen, back you go to the castle on the wings of my solid bat to tell them the good news.
England Forest, Mother? Oh, how do you do, Prime Minister?
Princess Margot?
Yes, Margot. Come in, Anton. Be seated quickly and hear what I have to say.
Beloved, sit here by me.
Yes, Anton. Mother, you're terribly pale. Is it bad news? Yes, my daughter, it is. I can conceal it no longer from you and Anton. Take my hand, Anton. Good news or bad? With you beside me, I can bear it. Margot, when you were a tiny baby, you became terribly ill. The court doctors could do nothing, so in fear and trembling, I went to Lokia, the fairy in the wood, to ask her help. She made me promise that if she healed you, I would never permit you to marry unless she gave her consent. Is that the reason you've not allowed Aunt and me to marry? And only that. At first, I suspected nothing. At that time, she was known for her good deeds as well as her bad ones. When I saw the great love that Anton and you have for one another, I went to her to seek her consent.
Oh, madam, that is why you braved that journey to the underworld.
Yes, Minister. Little did I know then that she had joined forces with the horrible Yellow Dwarf of the woods.
Slimy, filthy creature.
Together they stole the magic millet seeds I had for the two-headed lion, then released them. In my terror, I begged the Yellow Dwarf to save me. He made me promise something. I didn't realize fully what I was saying until the door closed on the roaring two-headed beast. Then it came to me.
And the promise, Your Majesty?
That I would give Margot to him for his bride.
Your Majesty?
Then it was too late. I hurled myself against the doors to get out, but the dwarf held me. Then I fainted. When I came to, I was here in my own suite. That's my story. Now, and this is why I've sent for you, Prime Minister, to advise us. I feel we have but one chance to defeat these two evil people. True love such as yours, Anton, and yours, Margot, cannot die. You may suffer, sacrifice, but it will survive. Here is my hand. I suggest that you two be married immediately.
That is why the bishop is waiting.
Yes, Minister. My hope is that once Anton and Margot are married, perhaps the spell will be broken. But it might not. And these two must know the full fact and face the dreadful things that may happen if it doesn't succeed.
I would risk anything in the world rather than lose my beloved.
Whatever evils lie ahead, none could terrify me more than never seeing Anton again.
Well spoken. Your Majesty, I think it's worth the chance.
Then there isn't a moment to lose. Prime Minister, ask the bishop to make ready. Margot and Anton be in the chapel in 10 minutes. Once you're married, we may be able to withstand their evil plans.
Well, Uncle Bill, what have you got lined up for our Queen's Week theme this morning?
Now, I'm going to ask all you pretenders in the audience to name your favorite nursery rhymes. And I'm going to show you how cream of wheat fits right into the verse. Now, Katie, let's have the name of your favorite nursery rhyme. Well, my. Did I hear Little Miss Muffet? Well, let's see what I can do with that one anyway. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her cream of wheat. That well-tasting dish is so smooth and delicious, it's her favorite breakfast treat. Now, let's have another one, audience. Humpty Dumpty, all right. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. To build him up and make him strong with nourishment, we can't go wrong. For calcium and phosphorus, too, to build sound teeth and bones anew. For vitamin B1, that's right, to give a hearty appetite. And for blood-building iron as well, cream of wheat. It's simply swell. So get that treat that can't be beat. And rich 5 minutes cream of wheat. You bet, audience, if you want a dish that hands you plenty of get-up-and-go food energy, oceans of wonderful flavor and real money-saving time.
And with those commercials, which are of some historical interest, I suppose, we are listening to a rebroadcast of Let's Pretend, the Yellow Dwarf, on KPFK in Los Angeles. The first annual Old Radio Marathon of KPFK. And the phone number again, KPFK, 985-KPFK. Back to Let's Pretend.
Thanks a lot, pretenders. And now back to today's story, The Yellow Dwarf. Aided by the wicked Lokia, queen of the underworld, the Yellow Dwarf, the queen mother, into promising him her daughter Margot's hand in marriage. Then, realizing the tragedy that would result if Margot were to be separated from her true love, Anton, the queen mother holds a council. It is decided that the one chance they have to protect Margot is to arrange her marriage to Anton immediately. We find them now in the chapel as the hastily arranged wedding begins.
Stop this wedding! Stop this thing, I say! Loki! Please, Tom, I'm near as heaven help us now. Anton, what did you say? Oh, Queen Beatrice. Thought you'd keep the Yellow Dwarf, did you? Thought you could break your promise to me, did you? Well, you can't. No power is stronger than mine.
Madam, what do you intend to do?
I've come for the Princess Margot. She's promised to marry the Yellow Dwarf. I've come for her.
A promise made in terror, madam. You can't hold it to it.
Is that so, Prime Minister? I'll show you. Come in, Margaret. Come in. Oh, what is that coming into the room? Dragons. Two of them. Better not wait to see what's in the box they carry, my friend. My good saint to help us. Come, Anton. Hand over the princess. My dragon's grown patient. Come.
Never. I'll fight the whole world to keep my bride-to-be. Take your dragons and whatever they bring and leave.
The dragons are breathing fire. They'll burn us all up. Look.
The box is open.
How do you do, Queen Beatrice?
But a healing is preaching. It's the Yellow Dwarf. He'll kill us all. We're lost. And my love, don't let him take me away from you.
Don't you steal my bride, did you?
Your sword, you beast, or I'll run you through. Fight if you have the courage.
Oh, you dare to fight the Yellow Dwarf? Splendid, come on.
Kill him, Yellow Dwarf. I'll take care of the girls for you.
Enchanted. My sword has no effect. Of course it hasn't. You can't fight magic with a sword, Anton. Too late. I have you now. Say goodbye to your bride, Anton.
Mine, you can't have her.
Thought you'd get the best of the fairy folks. Did you? We'll show you.
Look here. Up on the other dragon, and away we go with my bride to be.
Let go of her. Let go of her.
The dragons are throwing fire. Don't come a step nearer. All right, Dwarf, we're ready. Farewell, my friends. Don't look for Margot. You'll never see her again.
I'll find her if I move heaven and earth. I'll live to claim my love. Oh, winds in the trees. Do you know where my love is? But I must find her. I must. Oh, waves in the sea. Do you know? Can you help me find my darling? My precious bride-to-be?
Anton. Poor unhappy Prince Anton.
Who are you, lovely creature?
A mermaid who lost her true love as you have done. And I chose to live in a deep blue sea as a mermaid, rather than wander the earth without him.
You heard me then. And you know how empty my world is.
Yes, I heard. But be comforted.
You mean you can help me?
Yes. I have learned many secrets since I've lived in the sea. Here is a magic sword. It will kill the dwarf. It's the only thing that can destroy him.
Bless you, little mermaid. And thank you for the sword. Now I can claim my darling.
But listen well to me, Prince. Don't drop it. Don't let it out of your hand, or all the magic in the earth, sea, and sky can't save you. Remember.
I will remember. Now tell me, where is my love?
Straight as the crow flies to the north, past Wind Cavern, up the mountain, slay the dragons you will meet there with your magic sword. Open the iron slab and descend the steps. There you will find your bride.
I go. Eternal gratitude to you, little mermaid.
Don't drop the sword. Don't drop the sword.
Come on, dragon. This is your last fight. I do not fear you. Back and back. Ha ha. And there goes your head, you grinning beast. Better find my love. The iron slab. It opens. Margot? Margot, it is I, Aunt. Where are you? Margot!
I was right. I knew it. I knew you'd find me.
Oh, my precious. My only love.
Oh, my prince.
Now what do you do, my pretty?
My sword. I've lost it.
And which is your life, my prince? You're in my power now. Say your prayers.
Anton, what can we do?
Kill me if you will, beast. But her go.
To be with him forever, I'd rather die. Kill me now.
Well, princess, you have pronounced your own doom.
Take me in your arms, Anton. I am not afraid.
True love like ours can never die. We will meet again. I love you, Margot.
And I love you, my prince.
Then do what you will, Yellow Dwarf. We are ready.
So be it. No one lives who tries to fight the Yellow Dwarf.
Oh, gentle queen of enchantment, guardian of things beautiful and sacred, come to me.
I come, little mermaid. What do you want of me?
Grant a lonely mermaid her dearest wish. Take these two dear people, Anton and Margot, guide them and let them live again. Can you do this for me, O Queen?
Unselfish little mermaid, it shall be as you wish. I shall transform them into two tall trees that will tower above the world, spreading a cool and refreshing shade for other loves to know and enjoy. And then, with their branches locked in embrace, they shall stand together, side by side. It is done.
And will their spell ever be broken, Queen of Enchantment?
In a little while, daughter. When the Yellow Dwarf is gone and they are safe, I will reward true and sacred love with life and happiness.
Do they know, my Queen, even now, as trees, can they understand that all will be well?
Yes, daughter. While their bodies are changed into trees for the time being, their souls live and speak to each other. Listen.
Forever and forever, I shall love you, Margot.
Until eternity, my Anton, I am yours.
And very soon, they shall live happily ever after.
And now, before we introduce today's cast and tell you about next week's exciting story, I want to ask quite so many boys and girls, yes, and grown-ups too, eat cream of wheat for breakfast all summer long. Right, yes. One hot dish with every meal is a mighty good summertime rule. It helps you get more fun out of eating.
You've been listening to a rebroadcast of Let's Pretend at the Yellow Dwarf on KPFK, listener-sponsored radio in Los Angeles, as part of our first annual Old Radio Marathon.